Okay, Miss Nina, you still okay after the arrangement conference? And
Yeah, everything went very nicely.
well, good. I'm glad that we were able to get those taken care of. We just want to take a few more moments and just go over the casket selections for you, if that's okay.
Sure.
Okay. I just want to take some time out and we'll just explain and go over some of the different components when it comes to selecting the casket. And we'll do everything that we can do to make sure that you walk away satisfied and that it is personalized to what Ms. Jones would want and what you think would look nice, okay?
Okay.
Okay, just for the very beginning, we just have some different variety options. The two most common types of caskets are a wood and a metal, okay? Just by looking or just some of your thought process, are you leaning more towards another?
I've looked at a lot of wood caskets and they just don't catch my eye.
Okay,
I'm leaning towards the metal.
Okay, absolutely, great choice. And with that, we'll narrow it down. We have just some extra characteristics and personalization with it. We have 18 and 20 gauge, okay?
Okay.
And now the difference between the 20 gauge and the 18 gauge, with the 20 gauge, if you would just look at some of the options that we have, are the corners for one. With the 20 gauge, and the word gauge just kind of corresponds with the thickness. So we sell more of the 18 gauges. They're more of a thicker and a more durable casket. And then as well as when it comes to personalization, the variety and the amount of personalization that can be done, you have a large variety with the 18 gauge. It affords you the opportunity to personalize exactly how you would want it to. As with the 20 gauge, that can be a good option, but you're kind of limited to what you can do. Now, when you look at the corner pieces, you see with the 18 gauge, the difference of the corners of the 20 is that the 20 has a squared corner, and you can have a rounded corner with the 18 if you would like.
Okay.
And at any time, just kind of stop me any questions that you have so that we can make sure. Okay, just looking at some of the different options, are you leaning more? Does one catch your eye more than the other?
I really, really like the 18 because of the rounded corners.
Okay, absolutely.
I like
So we're
that.
going to go ahead and just kind of narrow down. And when it comes to terms of personalization, I remember you saying just some different hobbies that Miss Jones had and some of the different things that she liked to do. Your 18 gauge will allow you, again, the personalization option. So in addition to that, you also have what we call a memory safe drawer. And that just simply allows you to be able to put just some different memorials, whether it's a card or a note that you would like to write to her or something that she loved to have, you know, in her pocket or anything. Those items can be placed with her and we can keep those safe in the memory safe drawer, okay? As when it comes to your personalization and your life symbols corners, there are some different options. Now they are interchangeable, so you don't have to keep the roses. You have the option to change. Is there anything that you think you would like?
Miss Jones really, really liked gardening. So I was actually already leaning towards roses and whatnot because you have all these lovely embroideries.
Absolutely.
She would like that a lot.
Absolutely, we can do that for you. So we can keep the life corners, and we can keep the roses. We can have those taken care of for you. When it comes to personalization, as far as up here, I heard you mention the embroidery that's on there and the personalization of that. Is this color interior? Is that fine? Is the lining?
Yes.
Okay.
It's totally fine.
Did you want us to personalize as far as write anything on there? If she had a favorite symbol, whether you wanted a cross or just more roses or.
Just the roses. She loved them so much. Her house is filled with them.
Okay, so and this unit is something that you think is the best one?
Yes, I like that a lot, and I really feel like that Miss Jones would enjoy that.
Absolutely. Okay. When it comes to and let's just clarify, well, we have the 18 gauge steel, and we have the eggshell velvet casket that we're going to go with, and we're going to keep the rose symbols.
Yes.
Okay. The last thing that we want to just touch bases on is the cemetery that you're going to. Now, you said it was going to be Mount Olivet Cemetery?
Yes.
Okay, perfect. Now, Mount Olivet, I do believe, requires the outer barrier container.
Yes, they do.
Okay. All right, now we're going to just take some different time to kind of explain. Now, when it comes to the importance of the outer barrier container or the vault, is that you serve with with a worry-free state of mind. Okay, with having that ball or the out-of-berry container, you know that that Mrs. Jones will be safe when she is placed in her final resting place. Now, when it comes to, as you can see, some different examples of the out-of-burial containers and what happens if you, what risk you assume if you don't have one versus if you do. So just looking at some different options, we do have just your standard lined burial vault as well as an unlined out-of-burial container. And so we have different ones as far as just your concrete, and then as you can see, we can also personalize
nice.
those as well. Is there one that you think that you would like?
I really like this pink. The white is very, very becoming of her, but because of the flowers, she would love the pink.
So the cameo rose, that's beautiful. That is a beautiful vault. Now, did you want to keep that rose on there?
Yes.
Okay, perfect. And then we also know we standardly will put her name, and then we will also put her date of birth and date of death. Is that fine, or did you want me to do something different?
No, that's fine.
Okay. All right, I think we have taken care of the casket and vault selection. So we'll go ahead and we will get those taken care of. Did you have any more questions for me or anything you're concerned with?
No, sir, you did a wonderful job presenting this today.
Thank you, and I'll make sure that I call the cemetery and we will coordinate to make sure everything is done.
Wonderful, thank you
Okay?
very much.
Thank you.
You have a good one.